you a Beetlejuice fan? What is sort of your like relationship to Tim Burton in general? Because I feel like everyone's got a strong Tim Burton stance one way or the other.
Well, I've been in and out on Tim Burton. I used to be strong into TB. I was like actively trying to date Hot Topic managers.
Cool.
Knew my TB.
Yes.
Back to front. Sort of almost like not even because I really liked it, but because
it was just kind of like crucial.
I wanted to, date this skateboarder who was the assistant manager at Hot Topic.
Right. And it was like
so
him 101.
There was a specific guy.
Right.
There was a specific
that was your type,
guy.
But also there was one sort of.
There was one. I mean, there was kind of two. There was a lot of skateboarder boys, and I wanted to date all of them. And they would all work at the Hot Topic. Yeah. And so I didn't realize till recently. I thought I had seen Nightmare Before Christmas. Not true. I have just been to a Hot Topic. And I thought that I had
you've seen it on sweatshirts. Like you've seen sort of like a picture book. If you like look through a Hot Topic, you can see half the movie.
And after a while, I was just like, I've seen this movie.
Right.
I will say that is one of those movies that like you take a stopwatch to it. It's actually like 67 minutes long before credits.
Sure. I mean, it was hard to make.
Probably have seen the entire movie through merchandise. Honestly, that movie is so short that you probably have seen it represented across all the different items they sell there.
Well, with that, it's like everyone's pushing the whole Jack Sally thing, but they're in 3 scenes together, and in 2 of them, he's actively negging her.
Yeah, he's not nice.
He's like, "Shut up and make my suit." Like I was like, "This is the sweatshirt moment." Unbelievable.
I'm a big fan of that movie. I don't think it works best as a love story.
Right.
No.
But it is weird how that movie has just become this thing that's like picked apart and people use to represent whatever like in their dark soul they want. Reflected back to them.
It's a good AIM away. Like that used to be like an AIM away message, like looking for the Jack to my Sally.
Well, and there was that Blink-182 song that was like, "It would be like Jack and Sally."
Oh my god!
Do you remember they used that?
Oh, I forgot.
I feel like that was a moment that crystallized it as like,
yes,
right.
That's so icky.
I think that was a moment though because that was sort of like what the movie. It's been like 25 years since the movie came out. This was the anniversary.
Jack and Sally.
Be like Jack and Sally.
God, I feel sick.
There is 93. Yeah, right. So 25 years.
Right. I feel like 10 years in 2003, you said, right, 2003, I think is when it went from being like, okay, the movie was like marginal when it came out, then it became a cult success, and then it became like
a sweatshirt.
A mainstream cult success.
Just sort of a canonical generational thing.
Right.
Everyone had seen it when they were a kid and they were all grown up now and they were all like, yeah, that's a tradition, that movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And then that Blink-182 song was around that time, which is when Hot Topic becomes like 99% Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise.
This is when we are all teenagers.
I owned a Jack Skellington sweatshirt. Convinced I had seen the movie.
Well,
I just saw the movie for the first time a couple days ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. We just did an episode on it, and I thought I had seen the movie.
I think the fact that like the merchandise still felt like edgy because the movie, like people didn't fucking get it when it came out.
Oh, it's like skeletons and bones, dude.
Right, he's like a skeleton man. Yeah. So
imagine a regular man, but a skeleton. It's pretty cool.
My favorite thing is to call all skeletons.
Right.
Yes. But no, Disney marketing machine like amped it up, and then the kids who were like, I don't like that fucking cookie cutter Disney stuff.
Sure.
I like this other sweatshirt produced by Disney.
And we really showed them by purchasing those sweatshirts.
They became like the alt Jack and Rose. You know, if you're like, I'm not basic. I don't like that fucking Titanic shit.
I do.
I like the fucking twisted.
Can I get a Jack and Rose sweatshirt?
100.
I would love that.
That would be great.
I feel like Hot Topic now, like all the stuff that Hot Topic used to stand for has become so mainstream that the way they could go back around to being alt is to take the things that used to be the most mainstream and reclaim them as cult.
They should do that.
Right, to just like go all in on like My Best Friend's Wedding or whatever.
Because their
like,
stores are now like Nightmare Before Christmas, Deadpool, and Harley Quinn, which are like so universally popular.
Right.
I can't even. Deadpool gives me a migraine. I can't deal with it.
Well, to be fair,
think about it.
That's what I was going to say. It hurts your head a little bit to think about the fact that he knows that he's in a movie.
It's true. I mean, when he gives us the little look and we know he's in on the joke, I'm like, oh my God, this is too. There was someone I was briefly dating who saw Deadpool 2 so many times.
Congratulations.
What? How many? So many times is 2.
more than 2 times.
And this is also recent history.
Yeah, right.
It was in the past couple months.
Yeah, clearly.
We're no longer together.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. but there's sometimes
Did
red
he know
flags
he
too
was
big
in a
to
relationship?
He was like, Jamie, there's actually, so say what you will, but there's actually some really good cutaway jokes or like some good, some really top-notch fourth wall breaks. I was like,
was he trying to like appeal to you as like, Jamie, you're like a comedian. You need to see
Think
this. Like,
about
do
it.
diligence.
Deadpool was his favorite comedian.
Wow.
Which is something that he said.
Do you think Deadpool...
What would this guy come? There was something going for this guy, right? Was he like a Rhodes Scholar?
Was he a Hot Topic manager?
Did he have like a Nobel Prize in something?
He was a very specific type that I go for regardless of where your brain's at.
Right.
And so he
Physical
was
type, you're
a
saying?
big physical type.
Gotcha.
Was
Skellington.
just and we're like good. We're good friends still, but you know there were some certain.
There were some hangups like Deadpool was his favorite. Comedian.
Deadpool was his favorite comedian, which hurt me personally. And also I am not sure if he knows Deadpool is not a real man who exists. I think he does, but he doesn't speak of Deadpool as if he's a fictional character.
It is crazy that Deadpool was never on Herald Night. It's kind of crazy
Right.
that he
That
never made a
did New
house
Faces.
team.
Right.
He sailed
Yeah,
right
yeah,
through.
yeah.
He
I know.
sailed right through.
Yeah.
True. I mean, raw talent.
Yes.
He does teach a class though, right?
He does, but it's more of like a storytelling class. So it's one of those UCB classes where the getting the credit doesn't help you.
No, you got to do it just because you love it.
Yeah.
You love it.
Deadpool's cool. We all going to see the PG-13 Deadpool recut that's coming out of Christmas. Should we make a date?
David, by the time this
let's do
episode
it.
comes out,
Oh,
it
right,
will
that
have been
all- that
released
happened like
3
3
months
months
ago.
ago.
I will
Well,
have seen it many times.
On the record, it changed the world, and
did.
Deadpool is president now.
Deadpool is president.
Right, that was it. That was the crucial thing he needed to break the dam.
Deadpool is daddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.